Happy Sunday. So I am delighted to be here today, and yesterday was the beginning of the opening of the eclipse. So today we're still in that 3-day window of being able to clear out so we can utilize the new moon to bring in. So what you want to do is really be clear about what you want to let go of, and looking at the things that you know that haven't worked for you anymore or don't work for you anymore. If you're having thoughts about, geez, I wish this was better in my life, or looking at, by default, what you really want to let go of, this is the time to do it. And I would suggest a write and burn. So that means write out everything you want to let go of, transmute, transform, and then you put the paper, fold it away from you, and you want to burn that. And as you burn it, everything opens up in a good way for you, because we're putting it out into the ethers. I'm done. I'm done with this chapter. If you've been going through specific issues or patterns that you catch yourself over and over again, then it's time to let go. So in this video, I'm focusing on what to let go of. And in the blog for today, because it is new moon, we'll talk about the importance of the new moon and how to bring into your life with a ritual on how to create. So go over and read the blog. Okay. So we're going to go to 13 moon oracle cards first, and we're going to pull a card for this week for everybody. Oh, these cards are big. They can hardly fit in my hand. I love the back side of these too. Pretty amazing. This one says connect, and it's really picture of the spider. The spider is all about weaving new things into your life, and we have expansion, larger view, vision, and present moment. And stay grounded in this present moment on what you really are looking. Pull yourself up above your life. Imagine you're looking at it from a higher perspective. And what would you tell someone else they need to change? Okay. The next one is Keepers of the Light. These are all the ascended masters and great beings of light. Who can help us with all of this? Cthulhu, Master Cthulhu. Now, if you're not familiar with the masters, you should. You should get more familiar. The ascended masters are the ones that have walked on this plane, and now they're in a higher place. They've transcended all the tests on this plane, and they're in a higher place. Cthulhu is the world teacher. So he is in a higher plane, and it says you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. And I truly believe that as we're talking about letting go of things. Yeah, you do know what you need to let go of. You just may not want to do it because we have to do work around this, right? Sometimes we have to let go of things that, a marriage, a relationship, a job, old habits, and we may not want to do that. So we have to be willing to do the work to clear the space to allow new things in. Mary, Queen of Angels. Beautiful deck. And I just want to say this because sometimes people get confused with Mother Mary or Mary Magdalene, and you think she's only about Catholicism. Not true. Both of them are very high beings of light. They're goddesses, and they are in a place of allowing themselves to be recognized as such. So, Mother Mary's everybody's mother, in essence. All right. Giving and receiving. You see a picture of Mary with somebody coming to her and bringing her something, and it says, I balance being generous and receptive, because both are important. And what comes to mind with this right now is really just being in a place of, yeah, in order to bring in new, we have to clear a space, right? So we have to, in order to receive, we have to give. We're giving up old things that no longer work. We're allowing in positivity and things that do work. So it's interesting. And because this particular eclipse just happened and we're still in that window until the 28th, it's all about Libra. Balance. How do we balance out our lives? How are we fair to ourselves and others? You know, it's all about this. How are we more creative in terms of using color and beauty and all of those things? So, important message here. Oracle of E. Oracle of E. I love this. Free falling. So what does this mean? We're going to read it in a minute, but I think it speaks volumes that, like I said before, if you haven't done something yet, it can feel like you're diving out of a plane without a parachute. And you can feel that way. And it can feel like, oh my God, this is scary. Am I going to have a trampoline under me or a net under me when I land? And my theory has always been, or my thoughts have always been, try it. If you don't try it, you're never going to know if you'll succeed or not. How many times have people said, I'm going to do this? And 10 years later, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm guilty of that. For creating my new coaching program that I am working on finally. I've said it for a gazillion years. I've also said I was going to write a book. Yes, I've started. I've got a prayer book that's been going for 2 years. I've got another book that's been going for a year, and I haven't worked on them lately. I want to be able to get to that, because it's not that I'm getting any big recognition. How many times do people write books and they're just for yourself and to prove to yourself you can do it? I have some information I want to get out there, and it's important to me. It's not that I'm anybody special. We're all special, right? But if you've had a goal or something in mind, do it. Don't worry about landing. All right, so let's read these quick little free falling. It doesn't get much better than this. Deep, radical trust that appearances mean nothing, and that you and only you are the captain of your ship. What you say goes. You are in unrestrained motion, and unseen forces are awaiting your command. Boy, 2 things really call out to me with this. The first one is you are the captain of your ship. We say this. This is us. Talk, 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 right? We say it. Oh, yeah, you know, law of attraction, law of attraction. Well, guess what? The law of attraction works in both directions. If you attract in the negative because that's where you are, or you're not believing you can do something, that's what happens. And if you believe it, that is what's going to follow. So just know this. And the other part, unseen forces are awaiting your command. Yes, you got your guides, your angels, everybody up there going, yay, she's going to do it. They get excited, they raise their vibration, then it's like, oh, no, she's not going to do it. Oh, she's going to do it, or he, and then nothing. So this is important that we remember this. And I really feel like pulling one more. I like these cards because they're fun. I'm going to put one more on top of free falling. Leaping in love. Well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Taking a leap, believing you can do it, and having self-love. But let's look at what they have to say here. Romeo and Juliet, Bogey and Bacall, they've got nothing on you. It's romance time, whether it's a new partner, of falling more deeply in love with your own rock star life. Be softened with your dream. Act as if it's already happened. Everything, as they say, is coming up roses, only this time without the thorns. So a very supportive time for new things coming in, especially since it's a new moon solar eclipse. Perfect. Leaping in love. Have enough love for yourself. And you know what? Many of you, all my people, are so gifted, and they don't see how I see them looking through my lens. They've got all these, beautiful creativity, everything. And what happens is they don't believe it, so they let go of it, and they never get to where they want to be, even if you're just doing it for yourself. Some of you are incredible painters, drawers, whatever, artists, writers. And even if you're just journaling for yourself, you're worthy of that. So I want you to remember that. Free falling and leap in with love. And we're going to do one more, which is Divine Animal Oracle. Let's see which animal is going to support us during this time. All right. Which animal wants to support us at this time? Owl. And if you know anything about owls, owls are all about wisdom. Look at the wisdom and intelligence in this bird. These birds are great observers, and they just look and observe and take everything in. And that's why their head goes all the way around, because they can see it from all angles. That's how I see this. So let's see what they have to say. Okay, it says, the use of owl magic is an ancient practice. The energy is used in cultures as diverse as ancient Greek and Roman to Northern European and First Nations of the American. Use owl magic when you seek wisdom in a situation. Perhaps you are not seeing the whole picture and wish to do so. Owl magic is helpful when you cannot make a decision. Here we go back to those decisions. Or when you need to take a rational view of an emotionally charged situation. The symbolism is frontal-shaped large eyes with discs around them, Athena holding an owl, talons, the color silver and yellow. And some owls, they want you to know, are endangered, and that's a shame, because they are beautiful and they do keep predators away and everything. So this is amazing. Most of you know Ann Austin, and she had a birthday in September, and what she told me was she woke up and heard this noise on her window, and when she woke up on her birthday, there was an owl there. Boy, there's some big meaning in that, bringing the wisdom to her, or bringing more of her wisdom she has out. So we've got some really good cards. Connecting, using the world's teacher, Kathumi, making sure we clear a space to bring in, and free falling, dive in and leap in with love, and then follow your wisdom, because you all have it. You know this. I love each and every one of you, and thank you for your ongoing support with everything. Sometimes we forget to say it. I think it all the time, but I'm saying it today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.